In science and in the lab specific are two keywords: in vivo and in vitro. In vivo is a term that is used to describe the relationship between a particular microbial community, a specimen, a virus or a bacteria, and the host organism in its natural setting. Whereas in vitro simply gives reference to the relationship between the microbial community, the bacteria or the virus, with an extracted specimen from the host that is used in a controlled, specified environment. The difference is that in vivo is in the body and in the system, whereas in vitro is out of the body but a representative of what is in the body. The sample that is in vitro must have been in vivo because it stands out to represent, and it stands as a representative of those who are in vivo. Friends, that sounds like a plan of nature. I am reminded that there was a specimen that needed to be in vivo before it became in vitro. Friends, Jesus is that specimen. When Jesus was in heaven and when the pathogenesis of sin came into the world, it was actually impossible for us to redeem ourselves. Thus, we needed one like us, yet different from us. And that is why Jesus from heaven came in vivo, and later on went in vitro when he was resurrected and when he was actually translated into heaven, so that he then can go out of us to represent us. Friends, Jesus had to become in vivo before he becomes in vitro, because he had to become like us, to walk with us before he can go out of us to represent us. The book of Philippians actually provides one of the most powerful affirmations of Jesus' deity and lordship. It shows us that Jesus emptied himself, ate no sin to become man, and after suffering death was resurrected and restored to his divinity, where he became having a name that is above all name, Jesus the Lord Christ. The book of Colossians, on the other hand, as other scholars believe to be also a prison epistle contemporary to the book of Philippians, was written actually to address one of the key challenging heresies at that particular time, Gnosticism. To address this particular heresy, Paul actually brings about more vividly what God is like, who Jesus was, how we can know him, and how believers can have a vital spiritual life through a relationship with him. And that is why he actually goes on to elaborate Christ's reconciling work and how believers, and with an exhortation of how believers can actually live in him. And that is why we are going to see that the major theme that revolves around the book of Philippians and the book of Colossians is how God, Jesus Christ, is trying to unite heaven and earth. And that is why I'm excited, because in this new quarterly that is going to do the first quarter of 2026, we are going to be looking at a series of lessons bundled under the title Uniting Heaven and Earth, Christ in Philippians and Colossians. I am excited not knowing about you, and that is why I invite you to join us on the Just Shall Live by Faith ministry on our Google Meet platform, where we meet every 20 hours on Fridays, 20 hours Central African time, where we expand and we break down these lessons in a manner that you would understand and you will also appreciate as we unpack the book of Philippians and the book of Colossians. Not only that, we are actually going to also make available various recordings on our YouTube page, and that is why I encourage you to go and subscribe and go on our Facebook page and like it. And also you can reach out to us so that we may add you in our WhatsApp group, where we tackle various Bible topics, not only pertaining to the lesson study, but to various other relevant biblical topics. Friends, I can't wait to see you there, so that we may be blessed together. God bless you. God bless us all. Amen.